Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. What do we mean by strategic thinking? Let's consider there are two candidates. One person is reading a chapter, other person is also reading the same chapter. The same plan is not going to work forever. What qualities are needed if he or she wants to prepare for UPSC Civil Services Examination, and how you are going to revise, then the orientation of your preparation will be different. These are also known as command words. Hello everyone, welcome to UPSC Talks from Lukmaan IAS. My name is Jahidul, and in this session today, we are going to discuss what qualities are needed in a person if he or she wants to prepare for UPSC Civil Services Examination. So to understand this particular topic, we are going to go into little detail and try to understand what qualities are needed to qualify this examination. Basically, the first and foremost quality that is needed, curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. So if you are preparing for UPSC Civil Services Examination, or if you are planning to prepare for this examination, it is very important that you have curiosity to learn new subjects. So basically, inquisitiveness is the quality in a person that drives him to learn more and learn from different areas or different walks of life. Apart from this, you need to be a continuous learner. You should be a person who is willing to learn every day. This is a foremost quality that is needed in a candidate. Apart from this, a student has to have discipline, right? So if you want to prepare for this examination, it is important that you should maintain some discipline. And so for this, you need to put in consistent effort or regular effort in preparing for this examination. Apart from this, you should also learn about time management, because if you have to prepare different subjects, if you have to revise them, and if you have to make notes, you should be able to manage your time well so that you can do effective preparation for this examination. Then one needs to focus on attention to detail. What do we mean by this? Basically, let's consider there are two candidates. One person is reading a chapter, other person is also reading the same chapter. One person just goes through everything he reads, but he does not focus on important aspects. The other person is reading the same chapter, but whenever he is coming across important terminologies or important things, he underlines them, he notices them. So this is what is needed in this examination. You need to have attention to detail so that you can catch what is the most important thing in a text that you are reading. Apart from this, good communication skills are also needed, because this exam is all about public services. When you will be into the services, you need to interact with the public at large on a day-to-day basis. So you should develop, or you should have good communication skills, the verbal communication skill. The verbal communication skill is also important when you appear for the interview, because in the interview stage, your communication skills are also checked. How well you are able to articulate your ideas, how well you are able to put forward your views on a certain topic. Then when we talk about mains examination, it is important that you are able to articulate your views in writing format. So answer writing is important. Although these qualities can be developed gradually, because once you enter into the preparation, you keep on reading new things and you generate more ideas. So you will be able to, let's say, put forth your views comprehensively. So it is important that you also develop verbal communication or written communication. Okay, both the things are important, right? So written communication comes when you are consistently practicing writing your thoughts. So when you come for civil services preparation, you have to do answer writing on a regular basis. So it is important that your communication skills must be improved over a period of time. Apart from this, you should be adaptable and you should have open-mindedness. What do we mean by this? Basically, when you are planning for this exam, when you are preparing for this exam, you need to make plans for yourself, that when you are going to read something, from which source you are going to read, and how you are going to revise. And the thing is, the same plan is not going to work forever during the entire preparation. you have to be adaptable, you have to be flexible so that you can mold your plan according to the requirement from time to time. Because when you are going to prepare for the prelims exam, orientation of the preparation will be different. When you are preparing for the mains exam, then the orientation of your preparation will be different. So it is important that you should be adaptable, and at the same time you should be open-minded. What do we mean by being open-minded? Basically, when you are open-minded, you will welcome, let's say, different viewpoints about you, about different subjects, so that, let's say, you understand about different perspectives. There can be constructive criticism about you during your preparation by your friends, maybe by your teachers who are teaching you, right? So it is important that you should be open-minded when you are preparing for this examination. Apart from this, analytical and critical thinking is important. What do we mean by this? Basically, when you are going to write the UPSC mains examination, right, you have to write answers to different questions, and every question has certain keywords. These are also known as command words. So these words are like explain, elucidate, enumerate, critically examine, right, elaborate. So for every different kind of questions, you have to come up with different answers, and for that analytical skills are important, right? Critical thinking is important, so that you can think about certain factors from a multi-dimensional view. Okay, then this preparation is going to be a long duration preparation. It may require 1 year, more than a year, or up to 2 to 3 years while preparing. So to maintain motivation, you need to be self-motivated. Basically, there can be people who can push you to prepare for this examination. Unless and until that drive comes from within, unless and until you are self-motivated, you will not be able to sustain this preparation. So self-motivation is very important, and that intrinsic drive is something which is going to take you forward to achieve your goal. Then strategic thinking is also important. What do we mean by strategic thinking? Basically, earlier also I have talked about it, that it is important that when you are thinking of preparing for this UPSC Civil Services exam, you should be clear-headed that this exam will require your time. This exam is going to require your effort. So you have to be strategic, right? Beforehand, in advance, you need to think how much time you are going to devote every day for preparing for this examination. You need to plan your preparation accordingly. So strategic thinking and resource management are very, very important. Apart from this, perseverance. Perseverance is something that will help you to come back again once you face a setback. Basically, in the UPSC Civil Services Examination, there are very less number of people who qualify in the very first attempt, right? There are students who are preparing for this exam, they take more than one attempt to qualify this exam. So if in case you come across a failure, you should have the perseverance to come back again to prepare for this examination. So basically, if you want to be a civil servant, you should, let's say, have these qualities. Initially, it is possible that you may not be having these qualities in you, but the thing is, some of these qualities are important. Once you enter into the preparation, you can gradually develop these qualities in you, so that your preparation for the civil services goes in an effective manner, so that you qualify early. Because as I have discussed earlier in previous videos, that if you join the services early, you will be having a longer career span in the civil services. You will be, let's say, able to reach to the topmost post within the service that you are going to join. Alright, so that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.